This was sort of a reality TV style, sort of trying to choose which city Amazon would pick. And now finally they've narrowed it down. Tell us a little bit more about Amazon's criteria here.
Yeah, this one, it's hard to take any huge takeaways from it in terms of their preferences because it's a very long short list. There's 20 cities on there. They're geographically spread. You've got the West Coast, the Rockies, the Heartland, the Northeast, the Southeast. So there aren't too many takeaways there. It's really can be seen as an administrative cleanup. They received more than 200 proposals. It's going to be impossible for them to engage with that many communities as they try to enter the next phase of the process. So this was really a whittling out of the some of the long shot candidates, the places that simply didn't have enough people, didn't have a big enough labor pool for Amazon to really engage with them.
Yeah, and they talk about 20 areas, Spencer, but as Paul Sweeney of Bloomberg Intelligence was saying earlier, you know, some of these are together. So you've got New York and New Jersey, and you've got, you know, an area in the Midwest where there's several candidates, but really they're all within spitting distance of each other. Is it likely to go to one of those sort of conglomerate areas, if you like?
Yeah, and that's a big, if there is one big takeaway here, it's that Amazon needs bodies. They're talking about 50,000 people over 10 to 15 years, but let's not forget that Amazon really chews through people. Typical tenure is maybe 3 years. So it has to think not only about hiring 50,000 people, but maintaining an employment level of 50,000 people as people come and go. So they really need a big labor pool to draw from, and that's the biggest takeaway, that they're favoring these big metro markets. There was even some feedback from Connecticut officials. Connecticut kind of got crossed off, and the feedback they got was that they simply were not big enough to make the final round.